Welcome everyone to Matrixlord212 Live. I am your host, Matrixlord212, obviously, and I am with Ray from Paranormal Ripples. What's up, Ray?
What's going on, everyone? And hello, Joe.
All right, so we're going to have a little discussion on my live stream about YouTube and monetization. I've had monetization since 2011, and I currently have 2,000. What do I have? 300. Hold on, let me just make sure I have 2,359 subscribers. You have 3,000 subscribers, right?
Hmm.
Now I need
3004. Yeah.
I need you to go to the studio app on your
Oh,
phone and don't show anybody. Just you go on there, right? Now on the
yeah.
bottom there's a thing that says a dollar sign. You see it says earn.
Yes.
Click that.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, what does it say on the bottom? Like if you scroll up a little bit. Does it say what
Ah,
you need to do to get monetization?
yes.
What does it say?
It said I need the valid public watch hours or the public short views.
How much?
Well, I'm on 484 valid public watch hours out of 4,000 on the public
So
watch hours.
you're on 484 watch hours,
Yes.
and you need how much?
I need 4,000.
4,000 total.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the other criteria?
Or I can get 10 million public short views in the last 90 days.
10 million in YouTube Shorts.
Yes, in the
Now, do
last
you
90
do
days.
YouTube Shorts?
Yes, I do. I've got
How
a
much?
few on
How
my channel.
much? How many? How many? What's the percentage of what you got compared to what you're supposed to have?
I've got on a 2.3k valid public short views.
2,300, and they want you to do 10 million.
Yeah, in the next last 90 days. But I compare that to the public watch hours, they want you to do 4,000 in the last 365 days.
Now, could you do one or the other?
Yes.
Okay, so either you get 4,000 people to watch you, right?
Mm.
Or you get 10 mil. Well, 4,000 is easier,
Well,
obviously.
yeah, because obviously it's worked over the llast year.
All right, so let's. Today is May 28th, 2025. All right, so we're gonna do everything we can
Mm.
by June. Before the end of June, we're gonna try to
Yeah.
get you to where you could get monetization on your channel. Um,
That'd be a nice birthday present, considering mine's on the 15th, isn't it? Of June.
there you go. And of course, I'm gonna try to get subscribers myself as
Yes.
well. But I'm gonna try to promote you. We're gonna promote each other.
Well, that's the way it seems to work at the minute.
Well, I mean, I don't need to promote myself, but I want to promote you. So now Ray is doing something which I've talked about in the past that I wanted to when I had money go ghost hunting and stuff like that. You're doing paranormal stuff, which
Hmm.
is really, really cool. Like I really like that.
Yeah.
That is something I'm interested in. But I haven't talked about it lately. Uh, I really don't talk about stuff like that on my channel, but I do like it. And I think I talked to you about like I want to do a Bermuda Triangle special with
Hmm.
you.
Yeah. Like earlier, I done a video on ancient astronomers in the skies about how what if the sky that we're seeing now is different to what the Babylonians, ancient Greeks, and all that saw years ago.
Right. So now, do you when you do your channel? Like I know we have our own styles. I have my
Yeah.
style, you have your style. I'm usually spontaneous when it comes to the podcast. You know that.
Mm.
But do you have a format where you build up like a trailer or anticipation about the next episode of Paranormal Ripples, where you could get a lot of people to watch it rather than, or you just do a spontaneous thing like me? Do you like just basically say, all right, guys, next week I will be talking deeply about the Bermuda Triangle, blah blah blah, or do you just do it? Like,
I've got a schedule now of what shows I'm doing on each day, which I didn't have before. But now I'm like, I'll say join me tomorrow for like tomorrow I've got I'll soon tell you what I'm doing tomorrow.
now let me ask you a
Tomorrow,
question. What is your favorite social media things to use?
well, I use Facebook, I use TikTok, and that, because
Facebook,
and TikTok.
TikTok. What about Twitter?
I tried to use Twitter, but I got blocked immediately from the fucking terms and conditions.
Why?
Because you can't, because they think it's me publicly using some kind of third party thing.
What do you mean?
I tried to, I registered for it, like you said to do before. I put
What,
my first
Twitter?
tweet out. Yeah, and I got my first block on it.
No, all you have to do on Twitter is just share a link.
Yeah, and I done that, and I got
You don't have to
blocked.
register or anything. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to work that out. Wait, was it like enemies of ours that blocked you?
I don't know. Look, 1 minute I had it was on there, it was all clear. Then about 5 minutes later, I said, "You've been blocked for violating our terms and conditions."
What have you did on there though? You just shared the
Yeah,
link. So
I just shared the link and I said, "Come and join me."
we're gonna have to look into that. We have to fix that for you.
And then
We
there's
have to.
people
We have.
saying and then there's people saying use Instagram, but I'm like, I'm not really an Instagram person. I've never been active
I
on it.
share my stuff on Twitter all the time. In fact, if I was able to still afford the blue check, I'd probably make money on it because I have a lot of impressions on there. You know.
Hmm.
So, in case you didn't know, Ray is a member of the Real Hoovians.
Yeah.
And we talk about Doctor Who on there. We also do the Everything Show, but there is something that's weird going on with YouTube lately. And there's a reason why today is not the Everything Show. I did say we were going to do an Everything Show. And for some reason, I don't know if it's that I have too many videos on my YouTube channel, but you cannot search the Everything Show like you used to. And yes, I should have everything written down what the next episode is, but for some reason, YouTube is acting weird lately, and it's not recognizing when I did the last Everything Show. Like I like I'll just type in like onto my channel, and it will come up all the episodes that
Hmm.
I've done in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now it's not. I don't know what's going on, but also I'm having difficulty uploading. Um, Oh, now it's working. That's weird. I'm having difficulty uploading to YouTube now, and I'm just hoping it's not that I have to have a new iPhone because we all know that when the iPhone gets old, like everything stops working correctly.
Yeah.
Um, so once Doctor Who is done on Saturday, we will be regularly doing the Everything Show weekly. I don't know how many episodes a week, but we're going to go back to doing that. We're going to try to get into the habit. And I'm going to try to appear on Ray's Paranormal Ripples a lot. I'm going to try because I just am interested in that. And that's stuff that I was always been interested in as a kid.
And I'll give you a little thing now, Joe. Since we last spoke, I've got, apart from the night vision cameras, I've got all the ghost hunting equipment.
Really? You got ghost hunting equipment? Look at that.
All in my cupboard there. I've got walkie-talkies. I've got the
Oh my
EMF spirit box.
One of the things, have you talked about the Bigfoot on your channel yet?
I've gone into some detail. I've not gone into full detail.
That is interesting
Like
to me.
I've talked about mythological creatures around like around where I am, the UK, like
Right.
Loch Ness and like the black hellhounds in around near Cornwall and all that.
Right. Okay. So like I'm interested in, like I said, Bermuda Triangle, Bigfoot, alien stuff, structures, ghosts. If you talk
Yes.
about that, so I would definitely. You guys should subscribe to Paranormal Ripples.
And talking of Bigfoot, apparently Prince Philip saw Bigfoot in the Sennies at Balmoral.
Really?
There's rumours that he saw it.
Now I want to see something here. Do you use Social Blade?
I do.
How you doing on that?
I'm like that.
Let me see.
I went up like that, and now it's like I lose 2, and then I gain 2. I lose 2. I gain 2.
Well, it's only supposed to be a guide. Paranormal.
Yeah. You'll see what I mean
Ripples.
on the subs, but yeah, you'll see what I mean.
Oh, here you are. Let's lift you up here. I just want to see. All right, so they're saying you got 3,000 subscribers. You have 29,172 views. 230 videos. You started on March 23rd, 2024. So you're a year and what, 2 months old?
Yes.
Okay. And you haven't made money yet, right?
No.
Yeah, they don't know you didn't make any money yet. Okay. That's weird because it's saying that you're generating. They think you're generating money, but you're not monetized yet.
No.
So you need to have. What did they say? 4,000 watch
I need
hours.
4,000. Yes, I need 4,000 watch hours.
But you have 29,000. It says on here.
That's all together.
Different.
That's all together.
With what?
Basically, all the videos have generated that much views. It ain't.
So what do you need? One video to have 4,000?
It just says public watch hours. It doesn't count all of it as one big view. It just says public watch hours. It's like, hang on. I'll tell you now. Hang on. Yeah, 484 valid public watch hours.
Let me see something. I want to see something. Okay. Well, I'm here. I just want to.
It's alright, bro.
I just want to see how you come up.
Here you go. Valid public watch hour on YouTube refers to the total time viewers spend watching a video that is publicly accessible. Only watch time from video set to public counts towards this metric. That's what it means. Which is confusing.
So so let me ask you a question. When I go on to Paranormal Ripples, right? It has one video.
Yeah.
But on your live, it has all your stuff. See, that's the problem right there. That's your problem. You live stream everything, right? But your audience doesn't have. See, you have categories like I have categories, right?
Yeah.
So there is an audience that some people just go to watch videos on your channel, right? Some people don't know to go to the live button and see your live streams, right? Some people only watch shorts, right?
Yeah.
So now you got some that's got thousands.
And then some, that YouTube don't push out, and it's like.
Now are these friends of yours? Some people on here?
Yeah, Daniel comes on a few shows, and then a few of my other friends I made throughout like my time doing it,
Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to start doing videos like I do, where you need to take your iPhone. You have an iPhone?
No, I've got Samsung.
Okay, so you need to start filming on your phone and saying, "This is Ray, and what I'm planning on doing." Like basically start vlogging. All right, from where you're sitting, whatever you want to do, and say, "Look, coming up, this is what I plan to do. I want to talk about this on Paranormal Ripples, and I'm going to try to do a show this week or two." Basically, just get people used to you on the camera, but not the live stream.
Right.
So get people used to you and who you are, and so in other words, you're going to reintroduce yourself to a new audience just by doing your videos. Now, I understand you do TikTok too, but do you make money from TikTok?
I do. It works on gifts, basically, on TikTok.
Oh, really? You don't
Yeah,
make
so basically,
money?
no, I can make it. I can if I get subs in, I get that as well. That's another generation of income. But
Okay. So what you need to do is you need to develop a format where every day you are vlogging.
mm,
Because what I first did when I started this YouTube thing is I had flooded my channel with videos every day. So I started like 10 videos a day. It doesn't have to be long. You could do a minute video, 2-minute videos. If you do, you could do a YouTube short as a video. I wouldn't do the shorts. I would do the regular videos.
right.
Get your audience. Like first of all, you gotta introduce yourself to your YouTube channel. You gotta like be down to earth, and you gotta say what your name is, what
Mm,
you like. You're a Whovian. You're also like paranormal. So you gotta get people first of all introduced to you, right?
mm,
And then when you feel the more videos you do on your phone, you'll feel comfortable doing videos on the fly. So
mm,
then you can start like doing now again because it's paranormal ripples. You own I that's your whole format. You just want to do paranormal. You don't want to confuse your audience. I guess. I mean,
mm,
it could be related to the paranormal or whatever, but
mm,
um, you don't want to like start talking about gaming or shit like that because then that's really gonna be, you know, unless of
mm,
course you want that on your channel where you want a variety of stuff, not just the paranormal. Like if you wanted to talk about Doctor Who and stuff like that also.
mm,
Um, but you got to be careful because like when I started doing different things, yes, I made money, but I confused my audience because then my audience is like, wait, you do podcasts? Wait, you like Doctor Who? I thought you were a gamer. Oh, you're not a food critic? It was like I had so many different things on my channel, so that's why I kind of wanted to just rebrand where I was going to separate from all my channels
mm,
different things, so that way you can go to that channel for this, that channel for that. I'm still in the process of doing that.
mm.
But my main channel, everything is on that channel. So you need to get people used to you vlogging, like Ray's vlog, right? Or
Right,
whatever you want to call it, right?
right.
Paranormal. Oh, Scott's here. Hold on.
Oh,
What's up, Scott?
what's
Nah,
up, Scott?
I thought it was an old message, and then I saw.
Oh, that's why I said new on it.
It did. But when I was watching a video on YouTube, and I just saw something pop up, and I didn't realize it was you calling
oi,
for
oi.
a
So,
thing.
so what we're doing this, I wanted to do the everything show, but for some reason YouTube is giving me
Being a
shit
douche.
about. Yeah. So this is Matrixlord212 live, and we're not talking about Doctor Who on here at all because we're focusing on Ray and Paranormal Ripples and trying to boost our member and his channel, and we're looking at his YouTube channel and Scott, he's doing well. Yeah, please like and subscribe to Paranormal Ripples. Please like and subscribe to The Blind Dyslexic.
Yep.
We're trying to get him monetized, right?
Okay.
Now
Because I know every time I do my Tuesday show or whatever day show for Third Eye Vision, I always make certain this guy is always mentioned.
Oh, thank you so
And
much.
this guy over here is mentioned. So
There you go.
Thank you.
So he's got more subscribers than me, which is
Oh, yeah.
great.
Yeah. The last
But
bit is just the watch hours.
But he doesn't have the watch hours like we do. So in order for him to get money, like his subscribers, that's the thing is like he's got subscribers, but they're not all watching.
yeah.
If all 3,000 people were watching,
And
he'd have no
interacting in the
fucking
chat,
problem.
that'll be fine.
If 3,000 people were watching, then he would just need 1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that. It's just that he needs to get the views. So we're going to help our member to get monetization, and I'm going to make a quest to help him every which way known to man to get monetization next month. Just like you, Scott. We're going to try to get you too.
Yeah.
If you don't got it already, which I don't know. But So that way he's making money on YouTube. And again, they changed the standards
Of
Yeah.
course they
on
do.
what's no.
That's
This
what's
is
done it.
this is
That's what stunned me.
this is good news for you
Okay.
and good news for him because they lowered the standards to be
Yeah.
part of the club to make money. Now you got to have the app on your phone, the YouTube Studio app,
I think
and
I got that on my
if it's
phone.
hooked
I
up,
gotta
if
look.
it's hooked up to your YouTube channel, they will tell you what you need to do to monetize your channel or what's causing it not to be monetized. So now, while they had lowered some things, they have raised other things. Like the YouTube Shorts is the new thing, obviously.
Yeah.
For him to get 10 million is
In the last 90 days.
like that's not me too. Like that's not
I'm not being disrespectful. Unless you've
no.
unless something blows up. So say you do a video about Doctor and it blows up, you're not going to have nothing, are you? You need to. I don't know.
So the thing that I've talked about on my channel before is like I told Scott and everybody, it's so weird what videos blow up and what videos don't.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
doing like thousands of podcasts on Doctor Who. The moment I do a video that time of wanting a Friday the 13th movie in the snow, I got like 8,000. It was ridiculous, right? I did a video about ghost hunters. I got thousands. I did a video for some reason about the Justice League or the DC universe, and that blew up. Moonraker got 20,000 views. It's ridiculous. You can never tell what is hooking people into it. So, like, you can't even plan. Like, so it's just talk about what you want to talk about and then see what happens and see what basically your audience likes and what they don't like. Now I've been like my son has been Joe has been trying to get me to do the YouTube shorts more, and I've listened, and my channel is like that's it. He's smarter than me, obviously, which is good because he is improvement over me. So, Anthony. So, as much as years I am on YouTube, he knows more about certain things than I do, and I'm listening to him. And now I'm doing YouTube shorts, and my channel is blowing up with that. Which who knew that doing a minute video, 1 minute, would generate thousands of views from a 1 minute worth of work, where we could do a 2-hour friggin' podcast and get like 100 views or 200 views. But that one YouTube short could make thousands of views, which could turn into income, could be $5 or who knows, right? And if you do a lot of them, you can make money. So
or you could just do one and it'll give you like millions of views, and you're like, what?
Right, just like I was telling Sharon about the shorts, and now she started. She's a YouTube now. She's doing her YouTube shorts and she's doing her YouTube videos, and her channel's doing great. She's getting
Hello, I'm going to give her a
subscribers
sub
now.
after this.
Yeah, subscribe to Sharon, please.
Yeah, I will
everybody.
after this.
Yes. I don't know if I shared it on Facebook. If I didn't, I'll share it. But she talks about different products and stuff like that. So she has a unique channel. And again, if she keeps doing well, she will be make money too on monetization. So that's the goal is to really, I want my people to be making money like I make money on YouTube. And Ray's been on for a long time. Scott has been on for over a decade.
Yeah.
So I mean, I may not be able to do a lot of things, but if I could help you monetize your channel, that would make me happy. Scott does his walkabouts, and he's a DJ and stuff like that. And he has a lot of interesting. He talks about politics and different things, and he has a lot of interesting things to say about stuff he likes.
Yeah.
And then
I gotta get back to doing that more since I've been
lazy. But it's funny,
you've been slacking out, you Scott.
The way I was talking to Ray was, people on YouTube are funny. Some people just watch the videos. Yeah. Other people click on the other tabs like live stream. You have to go to a separate tab to watch the live stream. You have to go to a
Yeah.
separate tab to watch the YouTube shorts, right? So if you, Scott, did a 1 minute exactly video, and I'm talking just because it's a short video, you can't really give your shout out on it.
Yeah.
Just saying I'm the blind dyslexic.
Yeah, because
And
what I
today-
do then is I just post it inside the down below
Right.
anyway.
If you were doing your video, you would do your speech about, you give shout outs to everybody, but because
Yeah.
it's only a minute, you don't have time to do that. So you'd be like, all right, today I'm going to talk about this food place I just ate at, or whatever, or this place is opening up near me or something. And then no more than a minute, really. I mean, sometimes you can go over, but then stuff starts going wrong. So
yeah,
you keep it at a minute. You put out maybe a couple a day, and then you before you know it, you'll get monetized. Everything helps your channel.
Speaking of which, I did a TikTok like a couple days ago, and it got flagged because of the content that I used. And
what was it? Politics?
It was about the convid and what they did during certain things.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get. Yeah, we'll talk up here.
Yeah.
Then, no, we can't even talk about that. That weird virus there, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that weird virus.
Yeah, all right. We can't. You can't even say the damn name because they flag you.
Yeah, I made certain. I even, as you heard me call it, that's what I called it on the thing. So
right. So on this live stream, we're not gonna talk about Doctor Who at all.
No.
We're gonna cover everything as the Everything Show, but Doctor Who. But I can talk about the community though, because that's not related to Doctor Who. We all know what happened in August. Every now and then, people try to make a name for themselves going after me.
Yeah,
of course, and Noel has done that, and he's got his army, the Legion, I call them, the Legion of Losers. And it's funny because you can go on Noel's channel and you can see, besides him talking about Doctor Who, he talks about me on a regular basis. So it's funny. I didn't know that I was worthy of that type. Right, I didn't know that I was worthy to have a whole live stream that's hours about me, or I guess the first 10 minutes of the live stream, and then having a goddamn fucking panel. I remember it was the funniest thing. I'm watching him, and they're all sitting around. They're not talking about Doctor Who, they're talking about me. But they're like it's like almost as if, Scott, it was actually, I did think it was cool, because it's like they're just like not even paying attention to their live, but they are live, and they're like, oh, so yeah, he's really gaming now.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he likes that gaming stuff. Yeah. And then, and then they're like, wow, he's got a lot of platinums. But then they start, but then of course sometimes it gets into the digs, which, look, you're allowed to talk about anything you want to talk about, but Noel had made it personal.
Yeah.
Where, trying to attack everything that I built up. And I honestly don't feel that that's nice, because again, I talk about Doctor Who news. Can't you stay on topic and talk about talking about what would my Doctor Who news have to do with me writing a book and spending thousands of dollars for this, right? Or me gaming or whatever. But this motherfucker made it personal, obviously, and he tried to not only did he try to destroy my book brands that I worked hard. He did diss tracks about it. He started badmouthing my fucking characters, which got me really. I gotta tell you, he pushed my buttons beyond what someone would normally push me, and he got me to a place that few people have got me to where I just let him have it. But of course, I got shit for it, because you're not allowed to say certain things or do certain things, because you can get banned, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And I went at him heavy on Facebook, and
you had the right to.
I did, but like I lost my cool
Because he
so
took
much.
the first punch. There's this comedian I find every now and then who basically they called his dad because he made another kid cry when he was younger, and he's pretty much just do it. And his dad over the intercom said, "Did he start it or finish it?" And he pretty much, after everything was said and done in the
guy beat
little
him up,
store,
right?
he said pretty much, you never start anything because you're pretty much a bitch, but yet if
Right.
you end it, you're pretty much king.
So he did strike a nerve, and you got to understand my mentality. When I was a district manager, I was making the money. I was throwing money at the books a lot.
And yeah, they
Okay.
want to.
And now I got this loser that's trying to destroy. So it's like, you know, and again, I paid my bills, and then of course I had, was doing stuff like trying to get, all the stuff was going in the background with lawyers and stuff, other things, right? So like, but everything was paid, everything was whatever, and then I'm doing my books too. So after all the money I spent and I actually put myself in the hospital, if you remember, carrying my books on my back in the streets of Manhattan, right? I mean, I really tried to build this book brand up, going from bookstore to bookstore, traveling. I actually, and Scott knows this, after Hurricane Sandy, right?
Oh, I remember that one.
Right. After, like, I think it was December, I was actually trying to, I was talking to my boss that's a doctor. Well, he wasn't my boss then, but because my stores got destroyed as a district manager, like around that time, I was actually talking before even. I think it was around that time I was talking about the medical field. Like, my friend worked for this doctor, and I was looking to change careers, but not yet. So we met on the phone. Like we're talking briefly. Hurricane Sandy happened. I think it was after Hurricane Sandy. I was actually self-sustaining myself without working when I wasn't like the district manager anymore, right? For a couple of months. And I was making money with YouTube and the books, and it was just covering me, but it was financing everything, right? So I of course I hurt myself, which caused a big, that was the end of that shit. Because in other words, if I can't travel to promote my brand because I'm now in the fucking hospital with my back and everything, then that's the end of that, because I can't hire anybody because I wasn't working, right? So I wound up going into the medical field, and then I was there for what, Scott, like 8 years? Who knows? Like, shit goes by so fast. And then I made even more money, and then more stuff. So, but that's the thing, is like I put my heart and soul into, like, the books were before the YouTube channel. So like I made sure I put my name on my book, so I have the rights to my name, Matrixlord, right? So because I knew I was going to do the YouTube channel, right? So I had the YouTube channel already in 2007, but I didn't do anything with it. So I put my heart and soul into the book brand, and like the Doctor Who thing is a huge part of my life, yes, but there's so many different parts to my puzzle, right? That I make up. I do all these different things. So I just didn't understand why people couldn't separate, right? So I guess it's going after the man, Matrixlord212, trying to silence him about Doctor Who. Well, Noel decided to fuck with my books, to be like, he
started realizing that going after you with Doctor Who really is not going to profit him.
Right. That didn't piss me off. Going after the book
you about Doctor Who is pretty much okay. It's not phasing him. It's not phasing him enough. So let's go after one of his side projects.
Right. So
Something that he's
after
got
spending all
heart
this
and
money,
soul
he
into.
pissed me off
That way
with
we
that.
can piss him off, and if we
Oh,
piss
yeah.
him off enough, he'll either break or attack me. And if he attacks me, I can come back and go, "Oh, I'm the victim."
Well,
and he's not.
I felt like now I let him get under my skin. Like I just fell for it, and I went all like Michael Corleone, like fucking just not nice on Facebook. So, and he got me to that point, and he got play dirty, and then I'm like, well, you know what? If I'm gonna deal with this low life scumbag, then I can't have morals when I'm dealing with him. So fuck him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, there shouldn't be rules now because you're a scumbag and you went there. You know. So as long as it's like we're having a debate and battling, but legal. As long as nobody's threatened, but he went far too because he gave me that death threats, right? It was like a whole thing. So, but so in other words, he's got a panel. And to me, if you don't know me and it's one thing you're on his panel, but you're talking about me like you know who the fuck I am. And you don't know me. I don't know you. I don't fucking know his group. So like you don't know me, so what the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker, right? So he's got this guy who was talking to me like the guy was making like he was a goddamn fucking analyst, like he's an expert on me. We all know about Joe's history. We do? Because I don't know about my own history, so why don't you fucking educate me now? Because obviously you must have read books on me, like you know what the fuck you're talking about. And this motherfucker's like quoting fucking the fake Wikipedia pages that said they're parody and fake.
He must be waiting at the end of time reading your fucking obituary and
everything. So the funny thing is that I was trying for years to get down Who War Strikes Back, right? And the fake wiki, he actually pissed off the fucking people that created the fucking Wikipedia because they hate him so much that they contacted me and they're like, we're going to take everything down because we can't stand that son of a bitch. So he actually accomplished that for me because they hate him more than they hate me. They took down everything that was bashing me. But my God, so now we got this other asshole that, see, this is the thing, and you know I don't like bullying, right?
Yeah.
And again, I could have went after every member of his panel anytime they mentioned me. I didn't. But he crossed, like his people crossed the line, like his Daniel crossed the line and went after our member. Then you told him off, right? That opened the door. Remember I was telling you guys, don't engage and you're like, okay. But then the moment one of us, our members were attacked, Scott went right there. Right at Noel's doorstep. So
it's all, I'm waiting for them to come after me and my channel.
Right. So that was the end of me. That was the end of me. Now everybody, because I got yelled at from my own members too. So I'm not going to mention who, but they're like, it's not fucking fair. He fucking made a diss track of us. We want to fucking. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I can't. I try to be the leader and I try to keep peace and different things and don't worry about it. But I can't be like that. You want to, and Scott knew. Scott was like, I'm going to fuck him. Like whatever. Because that was the last straw. Like you went after our team, our group. Now Scott went after Noel. Okay. You know what? I'm not telling people to go after Noel, but I'm not going to stop people going after Noel either. Okay. So like they want to give him a piece of their mind. So now we got this asshole that's named after a breakfast cereal. First of all, how the fuck do you ever expect to get famous on YouTube if you are calling yourself after something that's established? Are you a fucking moron? Are you a moron?
Because you see, when they look up, the hope is when they look up his name, it will, when they look up that product's name, it will lead them to him.
But it won't.
It won't. I know.
Because he sucks. And the real fucking cereal is higher than he. So in other words, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Does he call him Special K?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a cereal.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like it. My thing is Cheerios. But He calls himself that, and I guess
Maybe he should nickname him. Should we call himself Special K? And I'm not gonna.
right. But
And I'm not gonna
he made
repeat
a
what
fucking.
the
You know what?
4-letter word is.
I got annoyed because look, here's the thing. Whether you like people, you don't like people, right? The kid Darius, to me, he's a kid. He's not a kid anymore. He's an adult,
Yeah.
but I know him since he was a kid. He's in Doctor Who. He was in Doctor Who. You know what? He made it in the Wish World episode. God bless you, bro. Russell put
Yeah.
him in there. Russell communicated with him. You know what? You accomplished something amazing, right? Give the kid credit, right? But no, this jealous trash bag, right? That I'm just going to call cereal, starts trying to take away that this kid is going to get famous now, more famous than usual, and try to destroy him by bashing him on Twitter, on X, and bullying him. So then I'm like, I'm looking at the situation and I'm like, do I really want to like get involved in this? Even though like I'm like this, I'm really mad that he's fucking doing that. Because I think that's a scumbag thing. Now when Noel did it, I shared all of that shit everywhere. Look at this scumbag jealous little bitch in Ireland fucking going after the kid, right? I started watching like Noel's things from when Cinnamon was in there, and then I'm looking at what this kid's doing, this serial kid, and I'm like, oh, he's just trying to make a name for himself, just bullying everybody. Like, he just attacked 4 people at once. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's been doing that lately. Right?
I'm sorry he ain't gone after the cereal and said, you took my name.
Like, so, like, he's going and attacking Whovians that like Doctor Who, right? So he's trying to bully people off the platform and trying to get them to not watch Doctor Who by bullying them. And I don't like that. You know that? Mm-hmm. I didn't even really go after him if I felt he said something about me on Noel's podcast, right? But I said, no, you know what? I'm going to tell this son of a bitch off. Fuck you, bro. You're a low-life scumbag if you're going to fucking go after Tyrese. And I said it. And then he had a goddamn fucking meltdown, right? On Twitter. Had blocked me, had a meltdown. And first of all, he's not really good in the English department, even though he's from fucking the UK, which is embarrassing. Yeah. Doesn't know how to spell, his grammar's terrible, and he's just a moron. So he goes, I have under 100 subscribers, and I have more views, or I make more money than you. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, you fucking idiot. First of all, if you have under 100 subscribers, right, you're not a YouTube partner. You're not making money. So you can't make more money than me, one.
Look at me.
It's impossible. No, but you can't, right? No, but you got 3,000. I'm talking, he has under 100. Under 100. No, but like he's making a bold statement that he's making money or he's better than me, right? So I'm like, show the receipts. So I go on social, but I'm looking this piece of shit up. He has 24 fucking subscribers, and guess what? He never posted one fucking video. So how the fuck do you gonna have a view? You lied on Twitter to your little audience of 237 followers on Twitter. You lied to everybody, making it like you put up content, right? You didn't put up a fucking video. You don't have more views than me, and you didn't make more money than me. So you're a fucking lying little bitch, Siri. So that's one. Two, you are purely a bully. Like you could see, you just go on his Twitter and go backwards. He's always going after people. So Noah's training him well to be a fucking ambulance chaser or trying to attack a celebrity so somebody mentions his fucking name. And people did mention their name because they lost their cool. Some that are celebrities, you know, because they were tired of this prick, right? So he's like, oh, I did it, God, I mentioned. Oh, no, you're a fucking cereal, you stupid fuck. You don't know how to create a name for yourself. So now you can't even do anything with it because you get sued because it's not even your fucking name, moron. So this kid is such an idiot. Then he starts trying to get personal with me. And he's like, try to volunteer in my hospital. First of all, if we were in the medical field, and you look like a punk kid, I'd probably outrank you, and I'd probably be your boss because I ran a medical practice and I have medical certification. So I'm a sterilization technician. I assisted in surgery. I used the ultrasound Doppler. Don't fucking tell me anything. And I was in medical billing. So you're a fucking little bitch, and you're talking shit again, right? Then he starts talking about donuts and pizza, and I'm like, again, he's doing. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and he has no idea what my weight is. So you can't. You're gonna weight shame me. You don't know how much I weigh. You don't know what my medical. You're going by what Noel said. So again, this motherfucker thinks that it's okay all this time for him to bully everybody. But then the moment somebody would call him out on it, he's fucking traumatized, right?
Yeah.
So then he starts going on how I'm like the destroyer of worlds. Like how I have destroyed people in Noel's group. News to me that I gave 2 people nervous breakdown. News to me, which, listen, dude, if you're a motherfucking bully, I don't like bullies. Now, I could clearly, Scott, you and I could fucking off air watch their fucking live stream looking for Cinnamon Toast Crunch and saying, oh, on fucking September, you said, fuck you, Matrixlord, right? We could, and I could share it. I don't need to prove a fucking thing. I know you fucking talked about me in the past, and I really didn't go after you before, but I'm sorry, Darius is in a wheelchair. You went after him. You're a jealous cocksucker.
You attacked somebody who had a disability, which proves how much
fuck
of a douche.
Fuck you, Cinnamon. Fuck you. You low-life prick. But if you piss me off, I will embarrass the living shit out of you because you deserve to be embarrassed because you are bullying people. And I called you out on it. And I don't care. You want to believe Noel's lies? That's fine. You look like a fucking reject. You're a punk ass little bitch. Okay? Keep your fucking cereal name. All right? You're never going
I'm still
anywhere.
surprised the cereal hasn't, the particular cereal company hasn't come after him for using that name. Because to me, that's a breach.
He's a little bitch that talking shit. And again, Noel lied, and I proved Noel lying because Noel's like, oh, I'm lucky if I have 5 people watching, right? So I'm like, let me try an experiment. And I got like thousands of views in one day. Just giving maybe 5% or 10% effort into it, which I don't usually give effort. I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
What I'm going to do tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, if I really want to try hard, I could boost this YouTube channel, right? And not only boost my YouTube channel, but boost my people, everybody. Make sure they get monetization, Which, I haven't been feeling well lately. I don't know if I do apologize. But, I'm sorry about that. But
when you're feeling like shit, you really can't give 100% at times. So
I do love you all. Like you're my family. You're like my bros and everything. And I will do everything for my group and you guys because you're my group. And I'm feeling better now. So, we're gonna.
You regenerated, did you?
I am regenerating, yes. So I'm gonna tell you though, you want it, and Scott's gonna laugh at this, and everybody's gonna laugh about what I'm about to say. But
the Valeyard's coming. Watch it.
In case this is right towards my enemies here, and you probably can clip this. That's fine. I don't forget anything that anybody has ever done to me, ever. It is like a photographic memory. It's so good of remembering every single thing that someone said negative about me and the names and the places and the time. It's so fucking good that My calculations on what everybody said could probably pilot a starship from one end of the universe to the other. That's how fucking, if it was connected to how I would remember every detail of everything bashing me. So
Cam.
I know from since August of everything that Nolan said, right? I'm going to fucking enjoy so much when Doctor Who is over and we get that motherfucking announcement. The announcement that they can't believe is going to happen. That Doctor Who is continuing. That Doctor Who's on Disney Plus. You want to see the best shit on YouTube? I promise you, fucking promise you, I will fucking rip the shit out of these infidels, these villains. They're gonna get the receipts. I'm gonna make them eat it. I'm going to make sure they understand how I was right, you were wrong, and it is gonna be the greatest thing to see on YouTube. Not only am I going to promote it on my 5 main channels, but I will promote it on my sub channels, which is not as important, but there's also the character channels, which Sky Havoc has a channel.
Yeah.
Joey Jupiter has a channel. Dignifacto has a channel. Jorga the Explorer has a channel. They majority all have channels.
Mhm.
And I will give them content and videos, and I will use all forms of social media at my disposal. And if I even have to get memory for this phone, I will get a brand new motherfucking iPhone with the top of the line memory, and I will fucking have a damn feast. I will eat.
You will milk it.
I will eat. And I have a list of everyone that has made a comment on his channel, on my channel.
Hi, Daniel. And I'm doing fine,
And
Cam.
I am going to have, there's going to be videos where I'm going to show these people and their fucking thumbnails and how they tried for a year and a half to get this show canceled and how they lied through their fucking teeth about Russell getting fired, Disney Plus being done. It's gonna be a fucking battle royal. And I know that my enemy is dreading this, but it's gonna fucking happen. Because I remember I was watching him today and I remember when he was talking shit that he is gonna basically be on me until I can't take it anymore, like trying to break me. And that got me thinking. I'm like, he always continues. He always does this. And I kind of wasn't going back at him. And even when I was quiet, people were like, so I'm going to have fun with showing that I'm right and I'm not a liar and a grifter, like he said. And once again, he's full of shit, obviously. But the funny thing is, the majority of their channels will fail because they do not talk about anything else other than Doctor Who. And without a new episode to talk about, I doubt you're going to get thousands of people that are going to tune in watching your fucking show about Paradise Towers or anything. Really. Not really. So they're going to lose their fucking subscribers and audience like that instantly. Because they're not good enough to carry a conversation with anything else other than Doctor Who. But we, on the other hand, we have multiple podcasts, we have multiple shows, we have multiple things we talk about, and it's like riding a bike, jumping on it, everything show, every fucking day maybe, talking about everything. I'll start watching movies again. I just got all these streaming services now preparing for this. preparing for the Everything Show. You know,
Scott's having a
making a
good
list.
think.
Yeah, making a list of all the stuff I missed since I worked like a workaholic, and I'm going to be reviewing movies, and I'm going to be watching other shows, and we're going to constantly have content on here. And I'm going to get monetization on all my channels. So, which more income would mean more money for other things, like my teeth, maybe, gaming.
Going to do ghost hunting with me.
That's it. Coming to see you and doing ghost hunting with you. Yep. And Scott. I think if I went to see Scott, I think me and Scott would go to eat and go to a movie or some shit, like whatever.
Yeah.
When
He'd
he's
probably
off.
take you to the local steakhouse now in Scott.
I don't have really teeth to chew on that stuff, but I probably would go to the movies. Probably. But I could definitely see us ghost hunting. 100%. Do you have what you said you bought ghost hunting equipment?
Yeah, I've got it all there.
You're crazy. Did you buy
Okay.
that device that I seen them advertise now? It's a new thing where they're like talking to the spirit with the thing, and you could hear the spirit talking.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got a spirit box. I've got an EVP, EMF meter. I've got cat balls that light up when ghosts near them.
You know what's funny?
What?
Scott. I think I told Scott this. I downloaded the app where it can sense like spirits, or like the thing would come through, like what they're saying. Sharon made me delete that immediately. She made me delete it immediately. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's here. No ghost happen on my phone.
What you should do? You should download it, but use it when you're out and when you're walking.
No,
and
I'm
then
not
he
allowed.
can hear you.
No, I'm not allowed. I'm bad.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. I listen. Don't worry. If we were ghost hunting, I would have it on my phone. But anyway, yeah. So YouTube has lowered their standards for monetization. Now, if I went on other channels, oh, and by the way, I just want to clarify something here, because people like to talk shit and they don't know anything. I looked it up. You are allowed to have multiple YouTube channels. Like, everybody has multiple YouTube channels, and there's no real limit to a legal thing on how many channels you're supposed to have. So, for all those people talking shit, like he has multiple channels, yeah. So does Logan Paul. So does Jake Paul. So does KSI. So does everybody. Has multiple channels. What's your point? Doesn't matter. Stop being jealous. Anyway, let's look up one of my channels and see what I need to do on. Okay, so Matrixlord Channel 3, right? Which I don't know why, because it's part of the same brand that doesn't make money. But let me see what it has on here.
Anyone in chat, how are you all doing tonight or today?
Oh, who's in the chat? Daniel.
Daniel and Cam, my friend Cam.
GPYT, what's up, bro?
Yeah, that's Cam. That's one of the people who come through.
That's your people? Oh, yeah, hi, Cam.
That's Cam. Yeah.
I just want to see what I need to do to get the gaming channel to earn money. Okay, so so it has, I need to get 500 subscribers, and I have 315. And I already have video uploads. 54 valid public watch hours to 3,000 in the last 365 days. Okay, so you know what I could do, Ray? I could experiment with the watch hours, how I can get mine monetized, so that way I can get your monetized. Meaning, like, judging from me trying to get it monetized, how, that's interesting. So now, you know what? That's the goal, is get from 315 subscribers to 500 or 1,000. What is it, 1,000?
Yeah, 4,000 subs is a 4,000 and it's 10 million followed shorts. If you look.
Okay, so it's eligible for 500, but they won't give it to you unless you have 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That should be no problem, though. I mean, I do gaming, but I just don't put. That's weird. I don't put gaming on the gaming channel. I should do that. All right, so that's that. That I could fix. Let me see what else. Let's see channel 2. What do I need to do with channel 2? That has 110 subscribers. All right, so you know what? As long as I have the app, I know what I got to do to get it monetized.
Yeah. As like we said though, if I'm like, if I had the watch ad and I had the people in the streams watching on a regular basis, I'd be there in no time, wouldn't I?
Yeah. All right, so I need you to do something for me, right?
What's that?
Okay. We're going to write this down because I'm going to keep track of this on my pad here.
Right.
I'm going to write here paranormal ripples. Okay. I need to know right now, as of May 29th, 2025, how many subscribers do you have right now?
As it stands, I have, you know,
Exact.
3,005.
As of, to
Now.
me, 12, I want to know exactly, 12:41 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so all my subscribers, please subscribe if you're watching this to Paranormal Ripples. Ray, could you put the link in the comment section
Yeah, I'll do
to
that
your
now for you,
channel?
Paul.
Daniel, I need you to subscribe to Ray, Paranormal Ripples. Okay? We're going to do a science experiment. We're going to see how much influence I have to monumentally bring Ray's subscribe count through the effing roof. And we need to watch him. Like, just sit there and watch his stuff, which I'm going to do that too.
That's weird.
What?
I've tried posting it and it says this comment has failed to post.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Hang on. I'm going to try and come through.
Don't tell me you lost your channel. That would be the end of this exercise, right, Scott? That would be the end of that, bro. That'd be the end of that.
I'm going to try and see if it comes through that way. Hang on.
Do people find you just by typing in Paranormal Ripples?
Yeah, if you put in Paranormal Ripples, a few of my videos also come up if you look.
Okay. I'm just checking to see if I'm subscribed on all my channels to your thing.
No, I don't even put the thing in your chat box for some reason, bro. I don't even put it in. What? That's weird. Don't even put it in. It's not even
Oh, that's
put it in
me.
your
My
box.
bad.
What?
I'd hit the mute button to find out something. I thought I'd shut the mute off. So I've been talking all this time without anybody hearing me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. I don't know.
No, that was me. That was on me.
No, I've been trying to put it in, bro, and it's not letting me put it in.
I don't
I'm trying
know.
to put the link. I'm trying to put the link in, and it's not letting me do it.
Could you send it to me on Facebook?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah,
Oh, you could do it on there. You could do it in the private chat, and then I can copy it.
All right.
Here, let me send it to you,
There you
Joe,
go.
because I found it so I could post it somewhere else. I got it already.
It's weird.
Check it out.
Okay, there we go. Well, I did. Okay, there we go.
Everybody subscribe to Paranormal Ripples.
Yep, here we go.
Everybody, right now.
Yeah, remember, it's Paranormal Ripples, not nipples. That's something entirely different.
Jesus Christ.
That's the OnlyFans version.
Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ.
That's the version that Bonnie Blue puts out.
I'm just trying to see how you come up because, like, if I can't find you, then.
I sent it to your Facebook there, Joe.
No.
Oh,
I'm trying to do different things, like
Oh.
when you go to search on the different apps to see if he's easily found. Do you see when people subscribe to you? Like their names?
Yeah, every so often. If they got their name public, then yeah, I'll see it that they've sub. But if they're private, then it takes a while for it to come up, you know.
Right. Well, I am subscribed to you, so. But I don't know if I allowed you to see them subscribe to you. I don't know. Because those are the days, remember, Scott, when everybody's trolling, you don't want nobody to say anything?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I did that. But I am subscribed to you.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
If everybody just subscribes to you, that's one part of the thing. Then we're gonna get people to watch you. Okay, so Ray's got one video on the video column. So I'm gonna watch that tomorrow to try to boost that because that one video you have. Hold on. You have 105 views on the Conspiracy Nexus, right?
Yeah,
episode 7.
Yeah,
right. So I'm gonna watch that. And we're gonna see what we could do.
It's like I know. I'll tell you which one. You know the one that blew me up to 3,000. I'll tell you now. It was Haunted Hours episode 30. Episode 23. They gave me 5,302 views.
Wow.
And that was in January.
Okay. I'm just trying to see. One more thing, and then I'm gonna stop whatever I'm doing.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, you definitely got to do your blogging. I would suggest that.
Yeah, I gotta go back to doing that. But like I said, I've been a little bit lazy doing so.
All right, so
I already know what I might do.
So hopefully you get a good amount of subscribers tonight. Right.
Thanks,
and then,
bro.
You should. And then this is gonna be a science experiment for all of us because it's like we're all
in it together, basically.
We're all doing it for the first time. Like, in other words, I'm trying my other channels to get it monetized, and if I could figure out the quickest way to do it, I could give you pointers. You know, so it's like having a new channel all over again. And so that's it. So Paranormal Ripples had 3,005 and probably has more now. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm up to 3,010.
Well, there you go. Thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe. Now, what was that thing you were telling me about? Like, because I don't know what the hell that is. I'm not familiar with it. You said something about gifting subs. What's that?
No, what I'm going to do is, your membership. You've done membership, ain't you?
Not really, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you know membership there, so I'm going to give 5.
Explain it to me off air because I'm everything's new to me. You know.
Yeah, so I set it up, so I'll do 5 after Doctor Who as a celebration of like, also
Oh,
as a
we'll do
thank
it when
you
we
from
do
me to
Doctor
you.
Who. Okay. So paranormal ripples. You have what's your number one video? Oh wait, you know what? Give me the link. You gave it to me on Facebook.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I
I'll
gave
go,
you the Facebook
and
link.
I'll give it to you in
This is
private
the
chat.
main page.
Okay, hold on. You did it on Messenger or you did it on
Yeah, Messenger.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if this comes up. That's it, right?
You should be.
Could you click on that, Scott, to see if it takes you to his No, on the chat here. Could you click on that to see
my bad.
if that's correct? I mean, if you drop out, you come right back in. Or...
No, it's not allowing me to click on it.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not logged into the. Oh wait, hang on. Let me try. Okay, I was in the wrong area. That's why.
Can you click into it?
Yeah, I'm clicking. Yep, it brings me right to it.
So, guys, in the chat, the live chat, there's a link to Ray's Paranormal Ripples. Please like and subscribe. Watch his video. We're all gonna watch his one video on there, and then I'm gonna check out some live streams and stuff. And as an experiment, I guess Ray's gonna do some vlogging and shorts, and I'm gonna also do that. So I'm gonna subject myself to the same homework assignment. Right. Look, I'm gonna be like a teacher here, so I'm gonna subject myself to my own material. I am going to be treating. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one channel of mine that's not my main channel. I'll probably do the gaming channel and try to get that monetized. I'm not gonna stretch myself thin. I'm just gonna be a gaming channel. I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna try to get that where I can get that monetized. That way I have 2 incomes or 3. Well, I have the book income too, but more incomes for the gaming and stuff like that. So, now, what do you have it by episode count or you have it by name?
I have the playlist of all the episodes, and then I have it like Conspiracy Nexus episode 1, Conspiracy Nexus episode 2.
So they all considered like number, or even though there were titles, like where you could catalog them.
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as I set up the live, I go in and I immediately put it into the playlist. So when I finish the live, it's already in the playlist, ready to go as well.
All right. So let me just.
If people. So I'm not saying. Just say, for example, you wanted to do a bulk watching of Haunted Hours, Joe. You could just click the playlist and it'll go from the first one straight to the last one, latest one. You know.
Right. So. And also too, what we're doing this YouTube lesson, all right? That piece of shit Serial, who fucking has no videos and no shit and is trying to be famous. We could teach you how to be a fucking famous YouTuber too, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, special K. I'm gonna call him Special K instead of
fucking reject. Goddamn fucking Serial motherfucker.
It's like I said in my Discord server to a few people, and I'll just be happy with 10,000 subs and a consistent chat. That's all I'd be happy with.
Where are you gonna get more than that? So there you
go. Yeah, I know, Paul. But you know what I mean. We all have our early goals, don't we, when we start this journey, don't we?
Listen, maybe this will help me too, because I'll be focused on building the YouTube channels. So, you know. Okay, so it's. That's interesting. It doesn't. It tells you that you got over 3,000 subscribers, but only you could see what you actually got, right? That's what.
Yeah. On the studio, it says I've got 3,010, but I just checked Social Play and it says 3,000.
Yeah, because it doesn't update. That's why.
Yeah.
It takes a while to update. So the most viewed show you have is Haunted Hours.
Yes, episode 23, where me and a guy from called does talked about Ouija boards.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean we all know what a Ouija board is here, don't we?
Yes, yeah, no, I know. So, YouTube, Connor, not our Connor, but that Connor, YouTube had lowered the standards for monetization. So, what the experiment is, we're trying to get Ray to get monetization. And of course, it's only fair that we all be part of that experiment. So, I got to practice what I preach. So if I'm going to try to help him to get to be monetized, then I should know what I'm talking about by making my other channel that's not making money monetized. So we wrote down the timestamps and everything of us starting this endeavor. And I will be working on my gaming channel to get that, to get more subscribers and everything. And if you go on the YouTube, YouTube has two apps, the regular YouTube app and then a studio app. And if you're a content creator, an influencer, or a YouTuber, it will tell you what you need because they lowered the standards to get income now. Because they felt it was too ridiculous what they had before. It's still hard. I mean, for some reason, it was so easy for me to get it when I did. I didn't even think of it, and I just got it in weeks. But nowadays, we're gonna find out how hard it is. It's like we're starting over again with a new channel. To see what it would take to get my other channels all monetized. Now Ray is the host of Paranormal Ripples, which is an interesting topic, and it's all different stuff related to paranormal, ghosts, has aliens, has
conspiracies,
anomalies, conspiracies, and I think I appeared on one episode or two episodes.
Yeah, you appeared on. You come on late on one when I talked about that stone circle and everything, didn't you?
Right. So I appeared on one episode. I'm going to be doing a Bermuda Triangle with
Scott's been on a few, but
yeah, I've been on a few.
Okay.
You need to be on some more again.
And Ray's a member of the Real Hoobie's cast, and so is Scott. So what's going to happen on this channel is we are going to be doing the 2011 Real Hoobie's cast on Saturday. Now, the significance of that is that I started in 2011, and I thought it only fitting that, let's just say, because this is the last Doctor Who for a little while, it will be the 2011 episode that I talk about the reality war. That's not to say that's going to be the only Doctor Who podcast on the subject, but after that, after Saturday, I think starting Sunday, I will be restoring all the podcasts on this channel, regardless of whether YouTube likes it or not. I don't care. And the Everything Show is going to be back. And I've also just taken the steps to get all these streaming services now, so that way I could be educated enough watching everything at my disposal. I found out that through my company, I could get Netflix, so I'm going to be doing that. And I already have Disney Plus, and I'm going to be trying to get in the other stuff. I think we have, what do we have? Hulu.
Prime.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I have Prime now. I had Prime. So I'm going to be reviewing movies on my channel. Well, channels. And I'm going to be, with me and Scott, all of us, we're going to be doing the Everything Show. Chris is going to be doing the news, or Connor, and we're going to talk about Godzilla, the MCU, like we did in the past. We've done that in the past. The Everything Show has more of an episode count than the Real Hoobie's. It got way over 2,000 a while ago.
Well, it kind of helps when that was the only thing we were doing when Doctor Who was on hiatus, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did that. I created the Everything Show the day after, I believe, my son Joe's birthday, and we did many years ago the Everything Show, which is basically we talk about every single thing but Doctor Who. Doctor Who went on tree. I mean, sometimes that's happened. We did talk about Doctor Who on the Everything Show, but I kind of want to keep Doctor Who to Doctor Who because, you know, if there was going to be another Guinness book I would go for, like it would be impossible to track it if I don't list it. So that's what I kind of want to do. Yeah, so Paranormal Ripples is a great subject that Ray talks about, and like I said, Scott has been on there. I've been on there once. I'm going to be on there more. But I'm going to be supporting my people and their endeavors. And Scott has his YouTube channel also. I will put their YouTube channel links in the video description of my live stream when we're done with it below, so you could subscribe to them and show your support for them. We're trying to get ready to get over 4,000 watch views on Scott 2 and trying to get them set up for monetization. You're going to see many members of my group that have left Doctor Who. They're going to be coming back for the Everything Show. So people that just look, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. Members of the Whovians cast, there's some people that don't watch Doctor Who anymore, but they love doing podcasts with us, and they'll be able to return to talk about what they want to talk about. But Doctor Who is not on there. They just don't watch it anymore. So that's fine. You're allowed to like Doctor Who and not like Doctor Who. But I'm going to be trying to watch as many shows as possible and movies. And, you know, I showed Sharon. I mean, I saw it already, but Deadpool and Wolverine I've seen before. But I showed Sharon and she liked it.
It was good. It was quite good.
It was.
And I will say this much: whenever you get around to doing Thunderbolts and Captain Falcon, you'll like.
Oh, Captain Falcon. Oh wait, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Tomorrow.
Yeah, you will like.
It's streaming now, I think.
You will like Granted, it's okay, but you will like Thunderbolts over Captain Falcon. I will say this.
All right, so what we're gonna do, Scott, is I'm gonna watch Captain America, and we're gonna do an Everything Show just on that movie.
Okay.
And we're gonna keep it separate because I don't want to mix Thunderbolts. But we're gonna, and then later on we can talk about both. But I'm gonna watch Captain America, and I'm gonna review it, and then within the next couple of days we're gonna talk about Captain America. Now I have to figure out what time on Disney Plus Doctor Who is gonna be on because it's not at 3 a.m, which thank God I can get some sleep. But it will be, I guess, in the afternoon, I think.
And of course, I'm going to go to my special site.
Yeah, because they're doing that simultaneous thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not in a theater for us. It's in a theater for them. So
yeah, it's in a theater for us. Yeah, we're going to do that simultaneous thing where as soon as it's play on BBC iPlayer or Disney Plus for you, it'll go playing in the cinema straight away.
Right, for you can see it. We can't see it. That sucks. Oh, also, I'm gonna be covering. I never thought I would say this, Scott, but I am gonna be covering Godzilla fighting Spider-Man.
I heard about that.
Oh.
Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe.
Here, I think I can sum it up with one little deal. Spider-Man lands. Here's Godzilla.
I was talking to the kids about this, but I'm gonna say it on here.
He scrapes his foot off on the nearest building after stepping on Spidey.
No, and then Godzilla's like, your heroes are crap.
So the thing is, Marvel Comics and DC, there are some things they're selling, yes, but they're not doing what they need to do business wise like they did of old. So they came together, and this year they're going to be doing Marvel vs. DC
Oh, nice.
in 2025. Now, currently, I believe Dan Slott, who has done Spider-Man, I believe he's doing Superman now or some Superman comics in DC. I'm pretty sure Dan Slott's going to be doing Spider-Man fighting whoever, but they did release, I guess, the first thing that's going to happen, and it's going to be Deadpool and Batman.
Ooh.
Which I got to tell you right now.
Ooh.
I did not see that coming, and let me tell you, that is interesting. Now, just imagine, let's just say, if these guys could put aside their differences.
Because Matt and the Sun did a version of that on their show a few years back.
Yeah.
But imagine Deadpool showing up in a movie with the WB, with Batman. I'm just saying, that would be a $2 billion easy movie.
Even if it's not a live action, let's just say an
100%.
animated or
no animated. I'm talking real live action. That would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that would never happen because anything is possible in this world, especially when companies are not doing too well. They kind of might do little crossovers, but we almost had crossovers too with Men in Black and right and 21 Jump Street or something.
Yeah, and that just fell through for whatever. I forget the reason why.
Listen, I don't know why we don't have another Men in Black now with Will Smith. I'm surprised.
Well, after his little
he's been doing shit though.
I know.
Bad Boys was successful, right?
Yeah. Well, I know it sounds silly, but I'm surprised that they ain't done it and I made his son become the new agent. Jaden.
Yeah, or
Willow.
I like the time travel one with Men in Black. That was nice.
Well, the third one.
I'd love to see another Men in Black. Yeah.
They should merge them because they should do the international with like Will Smith should be with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
You see that Men in Black, the international?
Yeah.
I know, but still, they should merge them together.
In truth, Men in Black was the whole concept of the comic book is they were also investigating what Ghostbusters does as well. So, but when they brought it to the big screen, they kept it primarily outer space.
Right.
It would be cool if they done a Ghostbuster thing with them.
There is something going on Netflix with Ghostbusters. Forgot what project that is. I don't know if it's a movie or a series.
No, it's just me starring in it.
What makes your question with Paranormal Ripples, right? Would you play paranormal video games on your channel?
Yeah, I'm going to do a variety. I've done a couple of games the last couple of weeks.
Related to paranormal?
I done RoboCop on Saturday.
Oh, you did?
No.
I have RoboCop.
Yeah.
I didn't play yet. It's good?
Yeah, I done the first episode I done, yeah. I know. I liked it. And then last week I done, what did I do last week? I done Dead Island 2.
I have that too, and I didn't play that.
That's
either.
an interesting one. I love the ad for it.
Yeah. But what I want to do is I want to do a GTA 6
I can't wait for that. That's supposed to come out in 2026.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do in the meantime when GTA 6 comes out, I'm going to do GTA 5 myth busting.
Yeah.
With a few people.
Because I already played GTA 5 online. So,
that's what I want to do.
I won't state my name, but what I like doing is calling a cab, taking out the driver, then putting a special phone thing on the cab.
Right.
Pick up another lobby member at some point in time, dive out when I activate that special phone app, and oopsie.
Yeah. So I want to do myth busting on GTA 5. So I'm going to
screen share because we're talking about gaming.
Yeah.
I'm going to screen share my stats for gaming.
And And then I'm also going to do Phasmophobia, which is a ghost hunting game, and I want people to play
Oh,
that
yeah?
with me. So, yeah, you can get on
Nice,
PS5 still,
sweet.
and if you want to play it with me anytime, if you want to look at purchase,
I might.
we can play that if you want, Joe.
All right. So currently, I'm not. Yeah, I probably will. Currently, I am. Of course, I'm not gaming at the moment because I'm live streaming. But if you could see this, I am 4th in America and 48 in the world. I got 9,106 platinums. 239,378 regular trophies, and my star count is 2484. So on my games played, I'm getting close to 10,000. My completion percentage is 94.84. I will be working on a AAA soon. Haven't decided what. As far as there's also subcategories, by the way. So I'm gonna show you. One second. We're gonna do the PS5 category.
Oh, talking of
And
gaming,
from my country. Hold on.
Right, bro.
One second. These pop-ups.
Nurse.
Hold on. 1 second. All right, so we're gonna do USA. All right, so currently Raining Elbows is the #1 in America for PS5 games. I was #2, but TJ Mead beat me. So he's #2, and I'm #3 in America of just PS5 games. PS5 games, Raining Elbows has 4,051. TJ Meat has 3,969. I currently have 3,797. But as far as regular, I'm gonna go back. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my country ranking. Show the stats there. We have TJ Meat is the #1 in America. Raining Elbows is #2. Mr. Dealer is #3, and I am #4.
Oh, hot damn!
So
yeah,
I need to get a lot of platinums in a day, so to speak, to catch up to Mr. Dealer. Mr. Dealer is okay. So to give you context, let's just say 1-star count is the equivalent of 8 platinums.
right.
So that's how much that Mr. Dealer is ahead of me. So I would have to factor the difference between my star count and his, times it by 8, and then that's how many I'm behind. So I'm probably behind like 400 platinums, maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Again, we shall see, because when I'm determined, everybody knows, right, Scott?
Yeah.
Yep.
Miracles happen. So right now I'm currently I'm on this platinum kick to try to get to 10,000 as quick as possible. I've already in 1 month in May got a couple hundred. So I already made my list. The next up until 9,150. And I just have to basically, I'm going through that whole game, which is 6 hours. It's time consuming. And then after I get the whole games done, I'm going to go into other stuff. I'm going to try to play Resident Evil 7 when I can, because Joe Rope wants me to play that. So my son Joe. So
now, talking of games, I saw earlier that EA shut down the studio that was making the Black Panther game.
It's been canceled.
Yeah, they shut the studio down.
And
I was really looking forward to that game.
The only game I'm waiting for of a character is Wolverine. I'm just wondering when that.
That PlayStation. Yeah, I'm waiting for that from Insomniac.
I really have to finish Spider-Man 2.
I should
jump right into that. Really?
I want a good X-Men game, from Insomniac. Maybe they're doing a Wolverine.
Yeah. I have to look into Spider-Man 2 trophies. I probably could.
There's only
work on
one.
that.
There's only one trophy I couldn't get on that, and it was bugging me.
Which one?
You know the one when you got to use this wingsuit from one end of that New York to the other end without touching
Oh,
the
I think
ground.
I got that. Yeah.
I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that because obviously with my dyspraxia, it's hard, sometimes. But,
Oh.
yeah.
I think I got that one. I'm not sure though, but I think I did. But I'm not liking the Spider-Man 2 like the other Spider-Man game.
No, a lot of people are saying that Spider-Man 2 should have really been a DLC for Miles Morales.
Yeah, I mean Miles Morales I beat what was that, December, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Spider-Man 2 should have been a DLC.
Yeah.
And that
For some reason
my
I overloaded my PlayStation 5 and 4. So I can't auto pop the PS5 version of Miles Morales, so I might have to start that from scratch and just do a PS5 version, because the PS4 version has platinums, but not the PS5. Eventually I'm going to be doing the Resident Evils. I'm going to have to try to get good at the speed runs. I'm not good at games with speed runs, but Resident Evil, the only way you can get the platinum is a speed run. So what else do we have here?
The best Resident Evil I played was The Village.
I have it. I still didn't play it yet.
That was the best.
For some reason, X-Men Apocalypse, that universe,
Hello,
Age of
Kay.
Apocalypse.
Hello,
Hey, Kay. For some reason, X-Men Age of Apocalypse is returning in the comics. I don't know why. So that's interesting. That universe is returning. Black Cat is getting another comic. Spider-Gwen is getting another costume. Godzilla's fighting everybody.
All we need is
shoot his flame breath, and boom, they're all dealt with.
It's weird.
It's all right.
He should be killing everybody in 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
All we need is King Kong to turn up.
Yeah. You should. Oh, that's a cool thing. They got Doctor Doom, who is the Doctor Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme now.
Ooh,
he's ripping Reed Richards' face off right now. Look at that.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Ooh, treating him like silly putty.
Right? That's crazy.
Who knows? We might get that scene in a movie with Deadpool.
Oh, by the way, rest in peace. I said this the other day. Rest in peace, Peter David.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so upset he died. He was a great writer for Star Trek and Marvel and Hulk and a whole bunch of stuff. Spider-Man stuff he wrote too.
I say it every year, but the list of people that die gets more and more surprising every year that passes.
You were awesome, K-Rain. You were awesome. You were definitely awesome. Good to see you. So,
I get more and more.
Okay, do me a favor. Subscribe to Ray's Paranormal Ripples YouTube channel, please, and Connor, you too, if you could. Yeah, he's trying to get more subscribers and views, and we're gonna help him and Scott out. And Scott's gonna. Oh, you gave me your thing too, Scott? I'm sorry. On Facebook,
no, I just gave. Ray's.
You already did. Kay's already a subscriber. Look at that. Great, thank you, Kay. Yeah, so I'm going to be watching Captain America, and then I'm going to be doing the review, and then doing a podcast with Scott on it. Ray can join in too. Yeah. And then I'm going to be appearing on Paranormal Ripples soon. Hopefully, we do some stuff.
I'm going to be stopping off at Ziggy's and getting one of my dirty sodas. So.
Now, I have a question. Is there hot dog places by you? Because Staten Island, for some reason, I
don't know if you want to call it a hot dog place. It's called OHK Dog, and it's a twist on the old. I guess you can call it like a corn dog. Some are just like the cheese wrapped in the coating.
Now that's not. I know Jake Paul bought the hot dog franchise company. That's not Jake Paul's restaurant.
I don't
right?
think so. I don't think
Okay.
so. And others have like the actual hot dog within. And
I wish Jake Paul opened up one in Staten Island. We used to have Nathan's. We used to have A&W. We have nothing in Staten Island. It's terrible. We lost Pizza Hut too. I we don't even have Little Caesars over here. I love pizza, all kinds. But the hot dog things have been slim. I mean, we have these hot dog trucks sporadic throughout the
yeah,
island, but they're not always there. You don't know when they're going to be there. So, um, if in order for me to go to Nathan's, I would have to go into the city, and on the Manhattan side of the ferry is Nathan's, and then they also have the papaya places, which maybe I will go into because that's another thing I didn't say on here. It looks like Barnes and Noble is working to carry two books of mine that they
sweet.
have not before
Nice.
for the anniversary of Paradise's life, which just passed on May 19th. So that means a potential book signing that I'm trying to work out, hopefully soon. And that would kind of motivate me, I believe, to getting the next book done quicker, which will be thanks to Scott for motivating me to do my books again. So I'll be putting Scott in the acknowledgments section in my book for motivating me to get out of my rut, right, Scott, and do
Yep.
books again.
Yep.
I'll tell you on things. Joe, doing my Jake Paul's restaurant. Nearest one to you is just outside Albany.
Oh, do you have hot dog places in UK?
I do, but yeah, the one that you're talking about with Jake Paul, the nearest one to you is outside Albany.
Oh, Albany. Okay.
Unless you want to trek to just outside Albany, I don't think.
Hopefully, he opens up one here. Because we know that all these influencers are opening up businesses and stuff. So
Yeah.
I know what's his name opened up a pizza place, right? David Dobrik or something.
Yeah.
But that's not by you, right?
No, I've got Sidemen stuff near me and stuff.
Simon, that's KSI, right?
Yeah, KSI, Bazinga and all them. Yeah, Walter Shaw, all them.
Well, he lives near you.
No, doesn't live near me, but they're like big over here, ain't they? Because they're like
Simon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know we've got the whole Domino's,
Yeah, we got
Pizza
that.
Hut, which is kind of funny because they're like next door to each other, down on the same street where the Starbucks is.
Well, only American. We've got more and more American places coming over. Like recently, since COVID, well, we've had Popeyes come over. We've had
love Popeyes.
Yeah, we got Popeyes.
We've had Five Guys.
We got Five Guys.
Yeah, apparently Five Guys have got the best burgers.
Popeyes really good chicken sandwich.
The one in the mall has got a very attractive manager that I can't help, which is the main reason why I actually go to that.
Yeah, we've had Papa John's recently all the way here.
I like Papa John's. Now I'm getting hungry for pizza.
Pizza, Domino's. But apparently, what's name just started making a comeback. Wendy's as well.
Oh, that just opened back by me.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Wendy's too.
And I think I just read another one's coming back. Hang on, while I looked that up quickly.
I had Whataburger the other day. I actually had Whataburger today. Now that I think about it.
I haven't had pizza in a couple of days.
Here you go. Yeah, we've had
not this week.
Oh, and we've also got Wingstop, Chick-fil-A.
We just had a Wingstop open by us. Yeah.
We've also
I get the atomic wings and their voodoo fries.
Yeah.
Which, I love.
I don't get to have pizza like I used to, but I try at least once a week to get pizza.
Last month, in Cardiff, Carl's Jr. opened its first UK restaurant. We've got Chuck E. Cheese is planning to launch 6 branches over here. Dave's Hot Chicken opened its first restaurant in December. and Captain D's will open 20 new seafood
Captain
restaurants.
D's is okay. I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting a few like more and more coming
We
over.
got
but-
just on that block, that famous block, and we got so many pizza places on this block. That's from one end to the
Yeah.
other. It's like
Well, near me, I've got like fish, obviously fish and chips, all that stuff. But where near me, there's a complete section of fish and chip shops. You wouldn't know where to go. It's like, you know, which one are we going to go to? You know.
yeah,
well, with me, I can literally go out my south gate, right across the way. I got an Asian joint. I've got Red Lobster. Let's see what else. I've got Firehouse, and then if I go across the street, I don't know why they would call it just Grease Trap Row, because when I go across the street from the mall on the 71st, that's pretty much restaurants all the way down.
mm-hmm.
Because I had Mission Barbecue today, and oh, I love that place. So we also have we've got let's see, Outback. We also have a Black Bear Diner. And if we go even further down from where Mission is, we've got Clark's Crew Barbecue. But I mean,
I still want to
pretty much Grease Trap Row.
There's this one pizza place I think I told you I still want to try. They have the penny. What is it? The vodka Sicilian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is not really common, but they're the one place that has it. I gotta try that stuff.
Well, when I come over to New York for gold hunting and that, I do want to try a pizza slice, because when the video you done, we were massive pizza slices.
There's actually places that bigger slices. That I remember when I worked in the medical practice in Jersey. Remember Scott slices I think we're showing were like ridiculous. I want to go back there just to have that pizza, the Antonio's pizza. It was great. And when I worked in Jersey, in Linden, New Jersey, KB Toys, there was a pizza place that 3 guys had to carry the pie.
Damn.
And one slice, Scott, you needed 2 hands, and it was almost bigger than me. It was like the pie. I don't even remember. It was so. You see, they had it once on Dave Portnoy's thing. Like the thing was ridiculous. Like just fucking ridiculous.
We used to have a pizza place inside the mall, but they took that out. And then that's where It's Greek to Me is going to be going into, and where It's Greek to Me used to be, that's going to be our new Burger King.
Well,
okay.
Well, yeah, I also like I want to do Thai in New York pizza, and I also want to go to Chicago and try their deep pan.
Yeah.
Or deep dish.
I like it. Some of the pizza places made me film in there, and like I showed in the Bravo one, they have the turning oven that just spins around, which nobody else has that here, but. The way they have served the slices, they put it on tin foil, which sort of reminds you back in old school when you got a hot dog was in the tin foil with the So it's really nice, and the slices are thick. They're like a regular slice is thicker than a regular slice, and a lot tastier. It's a really really good taste. All right, I'm getting tired. We're gonna get out of here. Yeah, I'm starting to like doze off almost.
Yeah, that's one ball.
So the goal here, the science experiment, is to watch Ray's stuff, Paranormal Ripples, and subscribe. And we want to get him subscribers. We're going to get Scott subscribers. I'm going to work on my Matrixlord212 gaming channel with 315 subscribers. And we're going to see how long it takes in June. We'll come back in June and talk about our findings and see how many subscribers we each have. Currently, I have 315 subscribers on my third channel. So I'm going to focus on that. And then Scott, we're going to have his thing too. And we're going to try to boost all 3 and see how long it takes to monetize. Hopefully we can get Ray monetized at least. Because I already got monetization on my main channel. And Scott, hopefully we can get him too.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll be back with the Real Hoovians on Saturday. Again, okay. So if it doesn't happen Saturday, it will be Sunday because I think it's going to be released in the theater late, which means that some people are not going to get it. Which means that I'll watch it on Disney Plus, and I'll give my reaction. But either the real Hoovians is going to be on Saturday night or Sunday, or whatever, depending. So
Timey-wimey.
that's it. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Take care. Bye for now.
Yes. Bye.